That's cute. We gotta get a little
I don't know how
weird.
to not do weird.
Gotta be a little weird sometimes.
Alrighty. And welcome to Consciously Delusional. I am your host, Brianna, and I am with my other wonderful, inspiring, amazing, funny, incredible host, Haley.
Hi, everybody.
It's me.
Making me blush. Also, newfound career as a rodeo caller.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm good.
She's got the energy today.
Some energy today.
Anywho,
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good.
Tell me more.
World Cup mode, baby. We're here.
Girl.
We're living off the energy of the city.
It is actually electric.
Yeah, it is electric.
Like, am I all of a sudden a football fan? Like, what?
Well, this is the thing. Is like I knew about the World Cup,
Yeah.
but I never knew about the World Cup.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Because, like, we have soccer in the U.S. football. Excuse me. I'm going to
Yeah.
say soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, to each their own. I like to razzle dazzle with a little of each.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, it's not a main focal sport of ours.
No
We're
one gives
like
a fuck about
football,
soccer. Yeah.
basketball,
Hockey.
baseball, hockey.
Yeah.
I remember when we brought David Beckham over and paid all those millions of dollars. I was like, what the hell? Like, we don't even do soccer.
Hell?
What the hell? So, yeah, we're just feeding off the energy. We're in Colombia, where Colombia's in the World Cup right now.
They're going to be playing tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll be playing
Yeah.
tomorrow.
By the time this releases,
They'll
they
have
will
already-
have played.
They'll
so
have
we'll
already
see.
won.
Exactly.
I'm going for Colombia
Who are we playing against?
tomorrow.
Switzerland?
I don't know.
I might have made that up. I don't know either.
I
It
don't
felt right at the
know.
time, but I don't know.
But I'm going for Colombia. Although I've been seeing so much stuff come out that there's like other teams I really want to go for, like Curacao. Have you been keeping up with them?
No.
Would you like me to fill you in?
Fill me in.
So Curacao had their very first World Cup game ever this week against Germany, who's like
Okay.
a World Cup
For the
powerhouse.
geographically uninclined. Where is that?
Curacao is like right up in the Caribbean. Let's see. I think it's right next to Aruba. So it's actually above Venezuela.
Oh, que bueno.
Yeah. Anyway, it's their first ever World Cup in history.
That's amazing.
And they got absolutely annihilated by Germany. It was like
That'll get ya.
7-1.
okay. Those are big guys too, right? Ugh.
But I feel like everyone in the World Cup's big.
Oh my God.
But-
God bless.
Like their people were just like
Rooting
shitting their
them on.
pants cheering over that one goal. And so they were like interviewing people afterwards. They're like, how do you feel about Curacao losing? And they're like, we didn't lose. We
Yeah, we
scored our
won."
first World Cup goal ever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And,
And
it's
so-
like they won
yeah.
by being there.
And then also like there was the Haiti game. I
Okay.
can't remember who Haiti was playing, but Haiti ended up losing, but like they played with so much like gusto.
Gust.
I love an underdog. You know, I'm like, fuck you, Germany. Let
I
them
know.
score a couple.
I know, seriously. For me, I like an underdog. I like an inspiring story.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a collective, we really needed this.
No, I think so too.
Like, we've been going through some shit. Like, there's
Yeah.
a lot going on. Like, South America, the Middle East. It's just a lot going on. We needed some camaraderie. We needed some hot footballers.
We needed some hot footballers.
Yes, we did.
Do you have any particular favorites that are standing out to you?
I mean, so this is the thing. I haven't done as much research as I would have liked. I have been very interested for some reason in the Iran team,
Yeah.
which is controversial just because they are in the news. I haven't identified all my favorite specific ones. You sent one to me yesterday.
The goalkeeper for Nigeria.
He's
Oh.
really cute. He is 26 though, so
Okay, but this is the thing is like we are in our 30s.
yeah.
I think it's likely, not all of them, because there are some players that are older, but more likely than not, these players are on the younger side because you have to be young and agile. Like, there's not a ton of older
I mean,
soccer players.
I think it's like up to 33. Like, I think there's some like 31, 32-year-olds.
Girl, I'm bending rules for that Nigerian goalkeeper.
Are you?
Yeah.
No, I know. He's so hot.
Yeah.
No, he's so hot.
He's so hot.
He's so hot. It's
tatted, so hot, light skin.
I know.
Oy. Honestly,
Que rico.
the Brazil team had some hotties. The Morocco team had some hotties.
This is what
Iran.
we need. I like how you just said Iran.
I said it right.
I know you did. Oh, wait, this is the thing. What I would love to do, actually, and like we're not doing this on the podcast, unfortunately, but like a girls' night where we have a slideshow of all the players.
Let's do
And
it.
we can go through them and we can make popcorn. Oh my God, that sounds so fun. Like,
Yeah.
that is like what the soul needs.
We can smash or pass them.
Oh my God, perfect.
Smash or pass.
With love.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mentioned this on my Instagram a few days ago. You're not on TikTok at all.
No.
One of the greatest things that the World Cup is bringing out is Europeans being in America.
Okay.
Honorable mention is Koreans being in Mexico.
Okay.
But I can speak
Oh, yes,
more.
wait, I need to hear more about this.
Yeah. So basically, it's just TikTok trends of people from other countries coming to America, experiencing quintessential American cultural things for the first time. And a lot of these games are in southern cities. So it's not the type of America that like you and I are used to being from major cities.
Yeah. Like, what are some examples?
So a big thing is around American food, right?
Okay.
So they're planning their entire trips around American food.
Okay.
So going to a classic breakfast diner, a Waffle House, or a IHOP, which I've never even been to Waffle House before, but apparently it's amazing.
Yep.
Like eating gas station food, going and getting the triple dipper from Chili's, which I've never had the opportunity to get because it came.
What is a triple dipper?
So it's a plate of mozzarella sticks, chicken wings, and burger sliders.
Oh, and you dip it all.
And you just have a bunch of sauces and there's 3 choices.
I'm salivating. I love to dip things.
I have never had one because it's come out after I've left the US. And apparently it's like 4,000 calories per order.
Yeah.
Which, whatever, I'm not calorie shaming. But
Yeah.
as someone who's trying to be conscious of that and also doesn't eat fried food really anymore. I love dipping things in ranch, especially melted cheese.
Okay.
Them experiencing things like In-N-Out, which as a California girl, I'm like,
That's
so much
huge.
In-N-Out pride.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, In-N-Out's the best.
No, that's quintessential.
Have you had In-N-Out?
Yeah, the first time I went to LA. Actually, no, maybe the second time I went to LA. And I, of course, got the burger. I had the animal fries.
Yeah.
I had the whole thing.
Them trying.
And it's just like cute, even the aesthetic. Inside, the whole look. Like, it's just a thing. It's an event.
Like trying things like Chipotle, Taco Bell, them going to Walmart, going to Costco.
Oh,
so
yes.
those are some of the fun ones. Then there's like the whole side of like the people who are taking it deeper and being like, okay, as Europeans, we are told that Americans are loud, selfish, obnoxious, all the bad things, right? And they're like, we couldn't have had an opposite experience. Talking about how welcoming and friendly Americans are, talking about how we dream big and how they're never taught to do that. Talking about how like they get why everything's bigger and better here. And just
you can be anyone you want to be.
That's the thing is like, and I've actually learned that through a few friends who have lived in Spain. They're like, you know what I really admire about you is like, you are like a solution finder. Everyone in your culture is like this too, is like, there's nothing that's dreaming too big. If you want it, you can go out and get it. Whereas like European culture is not really like that. I think that that's why like our country sees capitalism different than some European countries. In America, if you want something, you can like work out and you can go and fucking make it happen.
You can do it. Yeah. You can do it.
There is no dream that's too big.
Yeah.
Whereas like, I think a lot of people are never raised with that in other cultures.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of been just making me patriotic again.
Perfect time with the 4th coming up.
I know, exactly. I'm like, should I fly home for the 4th of July?
I think you should.
I'm like, be there for America's birthday.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, that was a really good impression.
Really? Oh my God, I'm cringing at myself. Okay.
Also, I'm just kind of missing California a bit. I need to do another visa run. I'm missing California, so I'm tossing around the idea. But it's been really beautiful. I think that a lot of people are saying the same thing as you, of like, we really needed this right now. I think so many people look at America over the last 10 years with our political divisiveness, with our gun violence, with our healthcare, with our government, with our healthcare crisis, with whatever it may be, and think that we're just the laughing stock of the world. There are people that meet those stereotypes, of course, but the vast majority of America is welcoming, is open to diversity and inclusion, is not racist and violent.
Wants to come together, wants to celebrate, like wants to bring other people in.
Yeah.
Like, that's the basis of America, is like we are this melting pot of cultures.
Exactly. And I think we have so much negative news coverage about ICE and ICE detention centers, and not even negative news coverage, just like real
news coverage.
And how awful it is. And I think people from other countries are scared.
Rightfully so,
as they should be. It's absolutely awful what's going on.
And there's so many other aspects too.
Yeah. I just think that it's been really beautiful to see people's eyes get open. It's been really beautiful to hear so many people say, I was completely wrong. Like, this trip changed my life. I can't wait to come back. It actually is making me kind of miss home a little bit, because that's the America that like I knew and loved. And I think that over the last decade or so, we've lost that, because the people who embody that have felt so beaten and discouraged and exhausted from the people who don't embody that it's given the people who don't embody that a platform to shine.
A louder voice.
And that's what's become the representation. And it's really sad because I really truly think that our diversity is our biggest strength. That's what it means to be American. It's so crazy. Like back when Ronald Reagan was president, he was really famous for this one quote that said something like, it doesn't matter from what corner of the world you are from.
Yep.
If you're here, you're American.
Yeah.
And how that's been twisted and is not the case anymore. Now this sense of white supremacy and Christian nationalism has like tried to take over, and it's just scary.
I totally get what you're saying. Yeah, I totally hear that. And it's like, even with the privilege that both of us have traveling, like sometimes I'm like embarrassed to say that I'm from America because there's like all these other notions tied with it. And I've kind of wanted to separate myself in a way. It is nice hearing you talk about these TikTok trends of like just finding the good, because like there is so much good in America and there's a huge shadow on it because of everything else that's going on. And so it's just like nice to kind of remember that and bring things back to that. Again, it's like the positivity I feel like that we needed, because there's just been like so much news bombarded with like this negativity that, again, like you said, it's just news, but it's inherently negative. It's just nice. I totally am with you. I'm not even a country music girl, but
I love a tailgate.
I'm like, I kind of want to go to a tailgate. I kind of want to go to like a country music concert and just, you know, parking lot party vibe. Like,
okay, when I say tailgate, I mean like a sports game tailgate.
Oh, okay.
Not a country concert. But you know what? Fuck it, America.
No, like America. Like I kind of want to wear my country boots.
I know. Okay, I don't have any. I'll wear my I don't know. I literally don't have anything. I'll wear like something red.
No,
and like
a bandana.
Yeah, maybe a bandana.
That's perfect.
If I do go home, I'm probably
like
going to go to
lip.
LA. Yeah, a red lip or something. I think too, what's like outside of experiencing the food and the culture, it's been Europeans just like the players themselves saying how welcome they feel. So a couple of things that have like actually made me tear up on the internet. Basically, I don't know exactly how it works, but I think the teams decide in which city they want to play. So basically there's a city called Lawrence, Kansas, and that's where Algeria is playing its games. So you have all these older white men, not just older white men, but this is what I've seen the videos of, who, this is going to sound fucked up, but stereotypically or maybe visually, you would think are kind of like bumpkin vibes. Of like, you know, maybe they're not so opening, maybe like, you know, we have like, this conception that the people from the South are a little less, although, which is interesting because then you hear Southern hospitality.
No, I know.
And that's confusing. What everybody seems to be showing. These gentlemen are almost in tears for how excited they are for the Algerian players. And all these families have bought Algerian jerseys. And you ask them like, oh, are you guys fans? They're like, no, but we're just so happy that they chose our town. And then something new that I learned is that St. Louis is actually the largest Bosnian population outside of Bosnia. I don't know if it's in the world in the US. So basically when the Bosnians landed in St. Louis,
oh my God,
so many people were in the airport going crazy asking for autographs, and you can see the shock on the players' faces when they get off the plane.
Yeah.
And they're just like, weren't expecting it. And so you keep hearing this thing of like, we didn't realize like how nice and welcoming the people were here. And it makes me happy, but it also makes me sad. I just hope we can get back to that.
I choose to like think of it as like it's an example of us getting back to that. But no, I agree, because it's kind of like a nostalgia for like the good old days. But I love that. I love that they were so welcoming and felt so excited and had like all like the jerseys. Because like going to a country like the US, when it's always in the media, you're getting all this really terrifying news and like messages, like I'd be really scared to go. And so to be welcomed that way is just so special. And I know that hasn't been the case with all teams. And I feel like I do want to hold space for that.
True.
And like I don't even want to necessarily bring it up because I don't have all the facts with me. But I know that hasn't been the case for everyone. However, it is important to like celebrate the wins when there are wins too. What are some of your favorite players though?
Okay, that's the thing is like I haven't done as much research as you either. I just like know them by their face. But
how are we doing? How's the US doing?
So I actually heard that we did really good last week.
Amazing.
We won our game. I don't know who it was against, but that's all I know.
I want to watch. Like I haven't watched any of the games yet. So I'm like, okay, I really like want to watch some of these games. Cause like one of those things where like I'm not interested normally, but because it's like the World Cup and it's this big thing, like I get excited. It's the same thing with the Super Bowl. Like I don't watch football games, but
I'm watching the Super Bowl.
But I'm watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I feel the same way with the World Cup. So I'm like, I want to get in there. Like it's my time. I'm ready to go. And we have plans with friends to go watch the Colombia game, which would be.
I think being in a country that loves football, that their team is season. And also the football history in Colombia is very, do you know the story?
I don't, tell me.
I'm probably going to get this story wrong, but essentially there was like a long 20-year period where Colombia didn't qualify for the World Cup. They just weren't good enough, apparently.
Oh.
And I'm sure there was a lot of other factors given the violence and the political climate and everything like that. But what happened was when they did qualify, the Colombian person accidentally scored a goal in the wrong net, and Pablo Escobar had him murdered. And his last name was Escobar too. So there's a famous documentary about it called Escobar versus Escobar.
That's horrific. It's so horrific.
But for a long time, football here was like laced with that, you embarrass the country, there's going to be violence.
My God.
So that's why it's so big now, because they have this new player. He's pretty hot. His name's James, and we would pronounce it James.
Yeah.
But he is like the soccer star of Colombia. And
Okay, when I played basketball, I would always score on our team. Like, I would have been dead.
I'm sorry, that's fucking hilarious. Not the death part, but like, how do you do that more than once?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I was not good at playing basketball. And then sometimes I would get the ball and I would be doing really great because no one would be coming after me.
Yeah, because they're like, it's wrong side, bitch.
And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm crushing this.
That explains so much.
Oh God, don't say it. And
this makes so much sense.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's so it's hitting me on a personal level, this story.
Oh, I could tell.
Yeah.
You were deep in the chest.
I was deep in yeah.
It's just a really sad story. Like, basically it happened, and then he had a contract to go play in Milan, I think. And so his coaches and his friends were like, don't go out partying when you get home, like stay home. And then he's like, I gotta show up for my fans, for my country. And he went out and someone shot him in the face.
That's so horrific.
Super sad.
So yeah, there's kind of been this like shadow
up until they had not qualified for a World Cup in 2 decades. And then finally, I don't know if this is their first World Cup or if it was the last one, but the team really turned things around and they started qualifying again.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just World Cup energy, sports.
No, it's exciting. It's fun. Even here, any day you go outside, people are like out watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't matter who's playing. Everyone's like out watching the game. So I feel like it's just like bringing people like together, like, and I'm assuming that's like probably everywhere. Like, I can imagine in Europe, everyone's like the cafe culture. Like, I bet like they have all their TVs out and everyone's like watching them together. The US, like, we love to watch a game, even though like soccer, football is not our thing. It's just like, I don't know, everyone's like coming together.
Everyone's coming together. And also, like, the World Cup's really long. Like, it's like over a month long.
No, I know. And it's like every day there's a game, right?
Also, there's so many things I don't get. Like, the games, if they end in a tie, they end in a tie. I'm like, wait, isn't someone supposed to win?
I don't understand that either.
I just don't get it.
Progresses.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. I'm kind of just in the background, like, sports. Yay.
Yeah, I'm that way too. I like the food aspect of it as well, like chips and guac. Like, I like to dip again. Like, that's kind of my vibe.
Is that your go-to World Cup snack, is chips and guac?
I mean, I've never had a World Cup snack in general, but like my tailgating snack is always chips and guac because I love a dip.
Okay, see, like my tailgating would be like a barbecue of some sort, like a burger or hot dog.
Delicious.
Chips and dip included, most likely.
Of course.
Maybe for me, I'm more of like a French onion dip.
I used to be buffalo chicken when I couldn't have dairy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best.
Buffalo
and I
chicken.
made actually a pretty decent one that's dairy free.
Okay.
It actually is pretty good.
I believe you.
Yeah. So I love like buff chick dip. Yeah, that's huge. And then like kebab. Like, I love grilled chicken. My kebab grilled chicken with peppers and onions, and I want to dip it in the guac. And it needs to have a little char on the chicken.
See, this is where we're different. Yes, a char on the chicken. You're a guac girl versus I'm an avocado girl. And those are two different things.
But they don't have to be.
They should be.
Tell the people.
There's a very big difference. If I go somewhere and order avocado toast, you better not fucking give me guacamole toast.
I agree with that.
You know, like, that's just bullshit. Like, I want sliced, symmetrical avocados that look like a cash spread.
Yes.
With some like fine salt and like
maybe
red chili flakes
or something. Yeah.
You know, throw some sprouts on there. If that shit's mashed, I'm pissed.
Okay, this is the thing though.
I'm pissed.
It depends. It has to be freshly made. Like, they had to make that guacamole like less than 30 seconds before it was on the table. If it was more than that, then yeah, I'm with you. It cannot be
If it's like a packaged guac.
Oh, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
No.
These restaurants think they're pulling one over on us.
No, they do that all the time. They're like, oh, it's fresh guac that we just made. I'm like, I literally can taste like the pesticides in this shit.
Yeah, this is from Costco.
I can't. No, it has to be absolutely fresh. If it's not fresh, then I'm with you, and it needs to be the slices of avocado.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're a guac girl because you worked at Chipotle and you liked guac.
Fun fact about me, I worked at Chipotle for like 3 or 4 months in college, and I'd never had to work in the front. I only worked in the back in the morning doing
Amazing.
prep. So that's why I make amazing guac, is because I use the Chipotle recipe.
And I know you like guac.
And listen,
Break it down for the people.
I'll break it down for the people. The best guac is the simplest guac.
Of course.
Once you start overcomplicating it, and once you start putting fucking tomatoes in it, like, get the fuck out.
I'm actually fine with tomatoes.
No.
But I do a good job. I'll de-seed them all. I get only cherry tomatoes. I cut them in half, then I squeeze out all the seeds, and then I chop it. No, it's actually really good. I make very good guac.
Okay, we're gonna have a guac off.
We can.
Okay.
But I also, guacamole, it doesn't need tomatoes. It doesn't need anything. Honestly, it just needs to be mashed with salt and pepper.
The perfect guacamole is just mashed lime juice, salt, pepper, maybe a little garlic powder, chopped cilantro, and chopped red onion. If anyone wants the Chipotle recipe, that's what it is. And jalapeno.
I'm without the cilantro. I'm without the jalapeno, but I'm with the lime juice for sure. I like a limey guac. There's preferences. Everyone has different preferences. But
it's also interesting too, like all of these trends of like what people are loving about America. I think you and I have talked a lot about like what it's like living abroad and what we don't miss about America.
Yeah.
But like, what do you miss about America?
I don't know. I'm like,
only fun stuff, not like serious stuff.
No,
like,
of course.
What are the most fun things you miss about America?
Well, this is funny because it's like, it's everywhere, but like I miss going to concerts in America.
Okay, interesting. Tell me why.
It's like the whole process of it. Like I feel like there's a lot more tailgating at concerts in America than there are here.
Like you have a lot of tailgating experience. Whereas I've only tailgated for big sports games, like NFL games.
Oh no, like
once or twice.
A big tailgater, and it's like always like concerts, and we're always outside, like especially in like Massachusetts, if you're from Massachusetts. But like you always just tailgate outside, and it's like so much fun. Everyone has their trucks, and they like bring their grills. People bring their drinks. You're going around to the different cars, and you're saying hi, and it's like such a vibe. Everyone's in a good mood, and then you go to the concert.
I think about half of our listeners are from the US.
Yeah.
And the other half are from Europe, Canada, Colombia. You know, we're worldwide ladies. But for those who don't know what a tailgate is, it's literally where you bring a truck or some kind of car, but usually a truck, to the venue of an event, and you pull down the bed of it so people can sit on it or you can put things on it, and then you sit on the tail of the truck, and it's called tailgating. Yeah. And people barbecue and they have food, music, and it's basically drinks. Like the party before the party.
Yeah. That's me in general. Like, I love the pregame versus even going out. Like, let's just stay at the pregame. Yeah. I also miss like the convenience of things, I would say. That's a big one. But I'm trying to think of like more fun ones. What about you? What's like top of mind?
Oh my God. What do I miss? Okay, other than like my favorite food spots, something I really miss are long summer nights. Here, all year long, because we're located right on the equator, it gets dark at 6:30 every night. No matter what, winter, summer.
Even like earlier, I feel like it's like 6:15.
But I miss a summer night where it's still light out at 10. And it's that hot summer air. Yes. And you're like driving with your friends and you got some music on.
The best.
Yeah. I miss the feeling of that. There's this one particular place in my hometown that's like lined with palm trees. And I have so many memories of us driving 9 o'clock at night in the summer where it's just starting to sunset and the palm trees are like against the pink and blue sky. And it's like very quintessential California. Good things.
I miss like the seasons too. Like, and again, that's not specific to the US. Right now, we are in the city of eternal spring, which is amazing. And I don't miss being cold, but I miss the feeling of it about to be summer or like it about to be spring. Here, it's always the same weather, which again, like that's if you're in Florida, it's the same thing. Like,
yeah, I'm from California, so I have seasons, but not as much seasons as the East Coast does.
Did you have the feeling though of like it's gonna be summer?
I think I did when I was a kid because it was like, yeah, it's gonna be summer. I think as an adult, I was like, fuck, it's gonna be so hot because in California it gets to be like 110, 115 degrees. Yeah. I'm a fall girl. Autumn is my favorite season. So seeing trees turn orange and like pretty fall foliage. Yeah. Like that was one of my favorite things about living in New York when I lived there. I miss that. I miss that end of summer where it starts to get a little cool and the trees are going to start changing and it's Halloween's coming and Thanksgiving's coming. Those are more the times I get excited versus summer.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Let me think. What else do I miss? punctuality.
That's so you. Oh my God, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll never change. I don't care.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great quality to have. I'm like, you are also like secretly German, I feel like. Always on time.
Is that a German thing? I didn't know
You're
that.
late if you're on time. Like 15 minutes early is
Maybe
on time.
I'm German. See, I only have one side of my family's ancestry. Maybe
Okay.
my other side is German.
Maybe you're German.
What else? Something that I miss being outside of the US is I can speak English with other people who
Yeah.
speak English, but there's like slang terms or just like
Yeah.
talking about something, just little mannerisms
Mhm.
that if you're not from the US, you don't get it. Like if I'm trying to talk to a Colombian who's learned English and I
Yeah.
say something, there are words in English that just don't exist in
yeah,
Spanish. One of the phrases, make out. So if
Yeah.
you're like, I want to make out with someone, like they don't know what that means.
They don't have that.
And so if you want to say that in Spanish, like it sounds so lame. It's like besar con lengua or besar apasionado.
yeah,
It's like kiss
with the
passionately.
tongue or
It's like what the fuck?
yeah.
Like make out. And they also don't have a
they
word,
don't have a
for,
word for petty.
petty.
Yeah.
And petty's like such a beautiful word.
It's so specific too.
And I don't even know how to explain it to them.
It's
Like how would
hard.
you explain petty?
No, I remember us both trying to
Yeah.
explain it to our friend, and it was like it's really hard to explain because like there's different kinds of petty you can do. Like you can be petty in a comedic way. A great example would be like 50 Cent. He's so petty, but he does it in a comedic way.
Yeah.
Then you can be like spitefully petty.
Petty, yeah.
Where like you're doing something because you're like spiteful. But it's hard to explain.
So that's the thing. It's like it's one thing to communicate with someone in your language, but to have them like to feel truly seen and known and understood.
Yeah.
That is.
You obviously miss Bravo too.
You know what? I've gone without it for so long. Like, yes, I've tapped in here and there.
Yeah.
It's not that I miss Bravo. It's I miss the Bravo community.
Yeah, no, exactly. The
which
community.
I actually had somebody follow me on Instagram the other day.
Okay.
And I went and looked at her profile and we had some mutuals. So I followed her back and then she started posting a bunch of summer house stuff.
Oh my God.
And I messaged her. I was like, girl, like, we should hang out. And now we're going to get a coffee next week because
Is she here?
Yeah, she lives in a big house in Las
Oh my
Palmas.
God, amazing.
And we're going to get coffee and talk about Bravo stuff.
Your dream.
I know. I'm like, finally, it's
No,
happening.
You needed that.
I really needed that.
You need a Bravo community here.
Yeah. I think the last thing I miss about the US, I miss being close to my sister.
Of course.
That's the hardest thing. I miss being able to see my sister whenever I want.
No, I get
And my
that.
friends and their babies,
feel
but my
that way.
sister I really miss.
You know, like with my family and friends, I love the random like, I'm bored. What are you doing? That's like my kind of hangout. And so I really miss that. Also, this is so bad. This is so embarrassing.
Tell me. I thought of another really good one, but you
Okay.
go first.
It's very like white girl.
Okay. We'll hold space for it. I mean, you are a white girl.
I am a white girl, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
I miss Whole Foods.
That's okay.
I miss Whole Foods.
Girl, I miss Trader Joe's.
No, Trader Joe's. Okay, that's even more white girl.
Whatever. I too am a white girl.
Yeah, no. I like
I
miss
like
it.
Whole Foods, but I miss Trader Joe's much more.
Oh my God, no. I just love going to Whole Foods. Like everything is so fresh. It's so pretty. I love it. Like they have all these like cool new snacks ready to go.
Mhm. That's the thing too. Okay, the variety.
The variety of prepared foods. Oh my God, and I miss fish. I
Yeah.
miss good fish, fresh fish.
Mhm.
Okay,
I
what was
miss-
yours that you think?
Return policies.
Oh my God.
Dude, we are so
they don't
spoiled
exist-
in the US.
They don't exist here. You can't return
Like,
anything.
I didn't realize that this wasn't a
Yeah.
thing everywhere until
No.
I like left. You can't just return shit when you want to.
No, you can't.
Like, if you try to return something, you better be willing to fucking almost call the cops.
No, you better be willing to like give up a leg.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
I've only
just
been able to
crazy.
return one thing one time, and I basically like bullied them into it.
Yeah.
I bought a pair of sunglasses on Ciclovia, and they broke the next day. The part is the screw thing basically
Yeah.
broke. And I messaged her on WhatsApp. I was like, hey, and she goes, I messaged the manufacturer. They said that was impossible and it had to be your fault. I said, I'm bringing these fucking glasses back on Sunday and I'm swapping them out. And I went and she gave me the most attitude ever and tried to tell me no. And I just like physically did it. I was like, here you go. And I like left.
Yeah, bye.
But a return policy.
No, literally, it's crazy. I'll give them the receipt and they'll look at it like it's like something from
What
a
have you
different
tried
planet.
to return here?
I don't even remember what I was returning. I just remember them looking at the receipt. Like they're like, what is this? They're like holding it out. You know when like someone's almost like you give a meme to like a parent or something and they're
Mhm.
squinting, trying
Or
to
like when you
figure
try
out.
to show me something on your phone, I'm like, I need to see it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They're trying to like decipher what it is. They like go back to the manager. They're like whispering. They're like having like a serious conversation. Like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no possible, no possible. I'm like, it's fucking possible. What are you talking about?
That's like my new favorite thing to say
Yeah.
here, and you've probably heard me say it a couple times.
Uh-huh.
When they try to tell me something's not possible, I look at them and I go, yes, it is.
Yeah.
You can do it. Si se puede. Si se puede.
You can do it.
They just like don't think.
There's not a connection.
Yeah, I'm like,
there's
what?
not a connection. There's not like an outside of the box kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like when I was getting my nails done, I was like, I want this red color. They were like, it doesn't exist. Like no existe, no existe. I was like, yes, it does. And they were like, no, it doesn't. And I was like, if you get these two colors, sometimes like when they do your nails, you'll have like a little cup where they put
can
nail
just mix 'em,
polish.
yeah.
They put nail polish remover. So I was like, take that out and just mix the two colors. They're like, no posible. No possible. I was like, it for sure is. So then like we settled and I was like, fine, this is what we'll do. You'll do one coat of that color and then the next coat you'll do of the other color. So it'll blend the two colors. And then it worked. But it was just like.
That's the cultural thing of like in America, we're like we're gonna make it work.
Exactly. I'm like, we're going to make this work. It's possible.
Whereas like a lot of people
Other
are just like,
cultures
no.
are like, no, it doesn't exist. Like we don't have that color. You're going to have to choose a different color. Like it's so much more simple. And yeah, our culture is very much like, we know we will make it work.
Yeah, exactly. Which it's then that opens a whole nother topic of like which culture is truly happier.
I
The
know.
one who always ends up wanting more
I know.
because it can't just accept simplicity, or
Exactly.
the culture that's just like, nope, that's how it is.
I think there's a balance between the two.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And it's like finding that. Was I gonna die on the hill? No, but I was like, this is also not that hard. But if it was like something crazy, whatever, then it's like, all right.
Well, I had a similar experience getting these nails done. Listen, the nails are cute. I've gotten a lot of compliments
they're
on
really
them.
cute.
They're like, I need to go get them redone. They're a little grown out now. I wanted like a light purple ombre with like an iridescent, like, you know, a little bit of chrome detail. I sent them the photo before I went in.
Yeah, you were prepped.
I said, hey, can you do this? And I usually go to this lady. She's very talented. She did my nails for Puerto Rico for Bad Bunny.
So good.
She's a good lady. And she's like, yeah, no problem. So she starts to do it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not going to get all into it, but the way she was doing it, I was like, it's science.
No tiene sentido.
I'm like,
does not make sense. Yeah.
it's science. Like, you would do this first because I want this effect. And she basically got pissed off at me. She's like, do you want me to do your fucking nails or not? I'm the professional. I've done an ombre before. And I'm like, well, if you're a professional, why the fuck are you doing it like this? So I finally just shut my mouth because I've already been there for 3 fucking hours.
So long.
And then she finishes and I hate them. I was so unhappy with them. And then she's like, I won't even look at her. And she literally is like, mírame. Mírame, look at me and tell me that you like them. And I told her no. And then
no.
Yeah. And then it's just like little things like that.
I love the attitude of no.
I think it's just
it's cultural differences.
And you know what? I know we talk shit on like the tipping culture sometimes, but god damn it, tipping culture, you're gonna get your ass kissed. Okay, I'm gonna get everything I want and more, and I'm gonna feel okay about the tipping culture. Here, it's like I'm getting the bare minimum and then asked if I want a tip. So I miss the level of service and the commitment to excellence in the US.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Still love it here.
I know, still love it here. I was gonna say, I also love how like quick things are in the US. Like,
yeah, it's
things
like
are
bing,
so
bang,
quick.
boom, done.
Like getting my nails done, it's an hour. Here, it's 3 hours. And like getting my hair cut, I don't do all this shit. Like it's very simple. You just cut it. 3 hours. At home, it could be 30 minutes.
Well, that's what you have to think about. It's like, okay, in America, they're like, okay, how many people can we get through the door in one day? Turnover to hit profit.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that's always the main focal point here. I
No,
think that
it's
it's
not.
like the cultural piece sometimes gets conflicted with that capitalist piece. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes you want to rip your fucking hair out.
Well, that's the thing. And like when I go back to it also, like for instance, with not so much with the hair, but like with getting my nails done, like in the US, it's fucking painful. They are literally going in at my cuticles. They are like ripping out my nails. And I'm like, no. I don't like that. So like I'm more of like an hour and a half, 2 hour girly. I don't need the full 3 hours because that's insanely slow. But I appreciate it more here because they're more gentle. Where like in the US, I literally am like, I feel like I'm about to lose a finger.
Yeah.
It's so painful.
Okay, I haven't really had that experience. I feel like sometimes here they're a little more rough, but I apparently just have sensitive skin, they say.
Well, I also am really vocal. I'm like, ow. I literally will go, owie. Like, I literally constantly am like, owie, owie.
Owie.
So they stop.
Yeah.
I'll be like, ow. And I pull my
And
hand
another
away.
thing in nail shops here is like they won't do your hands and toes at the same time.
Oh,
it's
they've
like
done that for me.
Okay, where I need to really switch it up.
Okay.
Because I'm like, yo, I have places to be, I have people to see.
Yeah.
And I also only get a regular pedicure. I don't get gel anymore.
Yeah.
So I need my toes to start drying, lady.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't mean for this to turn into a Columbia bashing thing. Because again, we love it
I'm
here.
like, I prefer getting my nails done here. Like there's so many things I prefer here. It's just I do miss like the speed of things.
Yeah.
In the US.
For sure.
So that's all.
For sure.
This was fun. I love the World Cup energy.
World Cup energy. We're going to keep leaning into it. We're going to basically be rooting for any team that is playing.
We feel inspired by.
Yeah. And like, I could switch it up. If somebody I like is rooting for one team, I'm like, oh my God, I like them too.
Wait, that's so crazy. I've always been rooting for them.
No, like, that is my team. Like, I have like a back tat.
No, literally, I have their flag in my house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. We'll come and we'll make some fun content for you guys about Smash Pass, Hot or Not, why we enjoy the World Cup.
Yes.
And we'll post it on our socials. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Consciously Delusional. Thanks for hanging out with us on another Thursday. We will see you next week. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. And also, it would mean the world to us if you could please give us a 5-star review on anywhere you're listening. And be sure to engage, leave us some comments, leave us a review, and let us know what you want to hear about.
It does help the podcast and it helps support the podcast.
Yeah.
You guys give us a like. So
support the pod.
Support the pod. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Ciao.
Ciao.